TikTok is also the rabbit hole of all rabbit holes. If you and this is really all social, but TikTok's the worst or the best at it, whichever way you want to look at it. It is the app that if you open up that app, and the likelihood of you looking at your watch and it being an hour later, it's very high with TikTok. And so you have to be very intentional with what you're doing on these platforms. TikTok has become for me exactly what I'm describing. For me, I had multiple pillars going to TikTok. My audience consistently told me through their engagement, we like Lake of the Ozarks. I've since grown, and my audience is growing. These are literally updated as of today. If you had talked to me just a couple of months ago, I was under 40,000. My follower count is growing. My opportunities are growing. I'm starting a real estate company at the Lake of the Ozarks. I've sold real estate, and I'm not a real estate agent, as a result of my TikTok. And I've gotten brand deals as a result of my TikTok. It's absolutely insane. And you can just go stalk it. It's called Lake of the Ozarks Lifestyle. You can see the engagement. If my post gets less than a couple thousand views, it's not performing very well for me, because that's how engaged my audience is. And you can see that all I'm doing is basically becoming the aggregator of all of the things that are going on in a community. I mean, you can see here, I will literally take local news, snip a picture, put it behind me, use a green screen, and just talk about it. The reason why I'm performing so well, I think, because I compare myself to other Lake of the Ozarks creators, and I have the most follower count, the most engagement, and these people are doing it at a higher, more professional, sexier video quality level, is because of my authenticity. These other platforms are putting out some really cool, sexy content, but it's not authentic. And I'm actually throwing myself out there. I'm giving my opinion. I'm talking about what's happening. I'm giving advice. I'm responding to comments. When people say, where's the best place to put my boat in the water? Hey, first time I'm going to the Lake of the Ozarks shootout this weekend. Where should I go? I'm taking that comment. I'm commenting on it, and I'm giving them advice. I look at myself as all things lifestyle driven around a community and giving it to them. And then I'm sprinkling in real estate. This is a 60-day period. I literally pulled this data today. You can't buy this. You cannot buy this type of reach on any advertising medium that exists. And I don't necessarily care about the views, because that's just vanity. I don't care so much about the likes. That's vanity. But I've got almost 50,000 people stalking me, looking me up, checking me out. 4,700 hand raisers over 60 days. 11,000 people marketing me for me. And 3.6 million of them are unique views. So that just goes to prove that it's not my mom just tapping on my TikTok all day long. It's unique new followers all day, every day. It's grown legs, so much so that I now have a YouTube channel. I now have a Facebook group. We have an Instagram page all around this, because I want to meet my consumer where they want to be met. This is just examples of opportunities. I always get people that ask this particular guy. This was the first one. Last September, so a year ago. This is when I started this, about a year ago. This guy reached out and was asking me questions. And mind you, I'm not a real estate agent. I didn't even put content out back then about real estate. But if you read through this, he basically says, hey, I look to you. You're the expert about the Lake of the Ozarks. We're looking to buy there. It went on, and I asked him, I said, hey, do you want me to connect you to a real estate agent? There was no timestamp. He just immediately sent me his phone number, connected him to the agents. It turned out it was 2 buyers. Just like that, just because he sees me as the authority over a geographic area. And it's turned into more and more questions. I've got more than I could even share. It's turned into brand deals, things I didn't even expect. I also post real estate listings. I get it into as many listings as I possibly can, and I post them. I share them for agents, for agent friends down there. And these same agents will be the ones joining my real estate brokerage that when I started. And just to give you an example, these are the analytics just on the last 5 listing videos. I don't know how many of you post listing videos, but I don't think anybody's getting this kind of engagement on your listing videos. It's insane over my business, right? And my vision here is, and the reason, just to give you guys a little context, and I'll start to wrap up, is I started this as a proof of concept because I have a crawl in my ass about TikTok because I've been criticized for it. And I'll tell you all, I started standing on stages towards third quarter of 2019 talking about TikTok. Nobody knew what TikTok was. The only reason I did is because I had teenage daughters. And because I saw a vision, I saw something. I was like, I see this being the perfect setup for your listing, for your longer form listing videos. And so over the next probably 6 to 12 months, I was an idiot, like literally in groups, lab coat agents. You're an idiot. Why are you even talking about TikTok? And then of course the shift happened. TikTok became relevant, and I went from being an idiot to a genius overnight. And now I'm just running with it. Really, I started this as a proof of concept just to prove this will work. Now it's creating opportunities. Like I said, brand deals. I get paid to promote products, and I'm building and starting a real estate company. And mind you, didn't even tell Chris this. I have 2 real estate brokerages that are currently fighting for me to join their brand. And that's only because they know about it. And so it's just the opportunities that exist because I'm going to create buyer leads. And over time, this is where I believe the world is going. Because I'm winning attention, I know I'm not only winning attention, I already know these people like me because they're seeing me in public and they're saying hi to me. They're commenting on my stuff. When somebody's going to sell their house at Lake of the Ozarks, what's the first thing they're going to think of? I want the person or agent who's going to get the most attention on my property to sell my house. Whether that matters or not, this is the way humans are going to think. And it's my intent to dominate this market and then, of course, to teach it and grow it.